up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Blue Lock Chapter 331. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, hype, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Puppa Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Soso no Frieren, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku, Marusehi no Slave, Oshinoko, Tune Into the Midnight Heart, Vigilantes, Dead Account, Medalist, and Digimon, and there's even more on the way, including Blue Lock. So please check out our Patreon, the link is in the description box below. So, oh my god, the stupidity that has occurred here on this field. Last chapter, we got to the kickoff of France, and Charles made a fantastic point. He's like, you guys are fucking retarded for not starting the game with Sheena out in the field. You guys are fucked. And I'm still baffled on why Sheena was not there. Like, come on! Sheena was on France! Sheena knows, especially Charles! Sheena can beat Charles! Because they have that demonic romance thing going on. But we'll have to wait and find out, why they changed, why Ego decided to go this route. But anyways, this is after, of course, the goal that, speaking of Charles, made, which was bad as hell. But let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Goal! What a quick attack! What a first touch play! What a first touch play! He breaks through, the Japan defense. Charles, Chevalier scores the first goal. Dude, this art looks so unfinished. Holy shit. Oh my god, this art is really unfinished. Oh my god. France is cruel. Sorry I got carried away. That pattern wasn't in the datas. Well, probably in the strategy, but you know what I mean. Speed, power, shooting accuracy. Let's see. That goal just now wasn't something you could reproduce. He's really the number one of the new generation. France's winning formula, Loki. There he is. There's Loki. Yeah, Loki looks so bomb. Charles is like having such a blast and just chilling. Then you got Loki, who looks so fucking serious. It's like, I can't help but think of Sei and Shidao, because remember, Shidao is exactly like, well, he's got the bromance with Charles. I want to say he's exactly like Charles, but no, I think Shidao is just like even more twisted than Charles. He fucking is, man. I love Shidao, man. Ugh. Let's calm down. Wait, to the strange chicken of, strange chicken of the line of fire. There are some parts that are obscured I couldn't handle, to the spirit where, sorry, this is the spirit, where it got rattled. Is that the aim? France is the one to destroy. Dude, this art is unfinished. Holy shit. Dude, I thought Sakamoto Days was having art, problems, but Kodansha, this is very irresponsible of you. What the fuck are you thinking posting this? Holy shit! Kodansha, what are you thinking? Dude! What Shueisha did was very irresponsible for Sakamoto days, and for and Kagurabachi. Those, it was very irresponsible for those. And I think maybe even Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo had a problem or two. But like what I'm seeing here with Blue Lock, this is beyond irresponsible. What the fuck? This art is unfinished. Holy shit! Who allowed this to happen? Who allowed this to go through? Oh my god, who allowed this to go through? This is unfinished. Beyond unfinished. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's right. The match just begun. In Blue Lock, even a single point can change everything. Let's concentrate. Okay, egoist. From here on, it's a battlefield of instincts. Don't rush, Blue Lock. The best way to win is to keep moving forward. Okay. Now then, can Japan mount a counterattack with the passing play between Isagi Yoichi and Itoshi Ren? Let's see. They break through the center! Alright, let's see if they can do this. Let's see. Here we go. I saw that in the first match. By building up with two people, you guys made a formation where you could tell who the finisher will be. Swoosh. Pisser! The way, that way of thinking gets in the way. Huh? On the right side! Whoa! It's the Chigiri! Holy shit! It's the Speed Star Chigiri! Damn! Chigiri! Holy shit! This is a quick, Dude, I can't believe Chigiri just did that! Holy shit! Damn, Chigiri! I didn't know you still had that in you! After all the fuckery that happened in Nigeria. But still, it's a Speed Star Chigiri, it's the Speed Star Chigiri! This is a quick attack too! High, speed cross! Yeah, nice, tempo, princess! Don't let him shoot! As expected. Initiate copy. Took a while. Come on! Ooh, here we go. Kunigami Ritsuke! Ryokami Kunigami! Wait, what? What? Alright, he doesn't shoot. It's a post-play? Well, nice one, Chameleon. Seriously. You are a good... Ooh, okay, so here's Hugo here. You are a good team, Blue Lock. Sagi versus Hugo. However, Sagi Yoichi... Dude, God, this art is so unfinished. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is so distracting. I'm sorry. This is so distracting on how unfinished this looks. The two-gun volley, when he shoots while turning in a face-to-face, the user uses his left leg as a feint and making the course of the shot impossible to predict for the defender. However, if you crash in before the feint, you can annihilate the shot. Your weapon can be crushed with logic. Yo, Hugo! Hugo, what the fuck in? Yes! That's my point. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Because Isagi, like, remember... Going into this game, Isagi is on his high fucking horse. He thinks his shit don't stink, okay? And this is after beating Nigeria, like 4-0. But you're up against France. You don't have Shidao up in the lineup, which is fucking retarded. I'm still not gonna get over how retarded that is. And now you got Hugo here, I live. I'm happy that Hugo is here. Oh, thank God. Thank God we got someone like Hugo up in here. This guy, I love that. I want to read what he said again here. This is great. About the two-gun volley. When he shoots while turning in a face-to-face, the user uses his left leg as a feint, making the course of the shot impossible to predict for the defender. However, if you crash before the feint, you can annihilate the shot. Your weapon can be crushed with logic. I love that shit! I love that he destroyed his logic with logic! Because that's what Isagi, the reason why I say that in particular, is because remember what Isagi's been all about logic. And And oh my god, what is the other word I want to well, I should be Asagi's strategy has always been rooted in logic. And to see his logic get destroyed by logic is just awesome. This guy, my movements, he's predicting it perfectly? Well, duh! Yeah, if we neutralize the shooting angle before the feint, the two-gun volley becomes useless. Sagi, good luck passing it to Rin. Alright, here's Karasuchi. Pass it back over here! Ooh, nice help! If we shut down that forward outlet, Sagi won't have anywhere to pass. If we crush Sagi, it'll cause a chain reaction. Blue Lock will die. Dude! That's a scary thought. That if Asagi goes down, Blue Lock will... I don't believe that. I'm sorry. You can say that shit all you want. If Asagi dies, Blue Lock's not going to die. This is why Baro was not in there. Because Baro was plan B. Because Baro, as we saw with the... when Baro was leading the Ubers... Ubers was in that kind of situation where it was just like... Ubers was a machine... Dude, that is so insane how very similar this is. That Ubers was a machine. And Baro, like, took fucking control of it. And, yeah, that makes sense why Baro was in here. Ego, I see you, bro. I see you. I see what you're doing here with not having Baro in. That, to me, makes sense, okay? And I think, in all reality, Baro not being here and essentially being, like, the plan B of it all, in case, Asagi got figured out, I think that was probably was the most realistic possibility to happen. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. And the other thing is, too, remember how Shidao is very similar in that regard. Again, Charles said, you guys are fucking retarded for not having Shidao in the lineup. Well, Shidao goes against logic. Ren is still somewhat rooted in logic, somewhat. Let me know what you guys think about that. But, like, Shidao there's no logic in Shidao. There's none. But yeah, if Asagi goes down, like, Blue Lock is not gonna die. Nah. That's what Baro was there for. God, I can't help but think of that fucking Baro maid figure. Blue Lock's not gonna die, you fucking retard. Shut up, you logic freak. Yeah, tell him. I made it this far by devouring people like you who always stand above others. Let's do it by breaking number one. Even though your aptitude... Oh! Even though your aptitude is only number 2! Hugo, you asshole! Dude, that was awesome! Oh my god! Shut up, you logic freak! I made it this far by devouring people like you who always try to stand above others. Let's do it by breaking number 1. Well, even though your aptitude is only number 2? Hugo, you are so awesome! I love you! Huh? Dude! I fucking stand Hugo! I love that Hugo was not taking any of Asagi's shit! He's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Dude! Is Asagi gonna get knocked off his high horse? Like, this fast? Like, now the real question is, though, is this going according to Ego's plan or not? Is this going according to Ego's plan? I'm very curious about that. Because the thing is that Asagi is going to have to hit rock bottom. And it'd be better for him to hit rock bottom before Sei arrives. And before Side B arrives. That would be the most ideal thing. And Hugo, you are fucking awesome for this, man. Because it makes even more sense why Baro is not here. Because Ego fucking knows. He fucking knows, man. He knows. He knows that if Asagi falls apart, that Baro could come in and save their asses, like he did with the Ubers. So yeah, I see your line of thinking there, Ego, but why not have Shidao in there? Shido in there right away? Is it just to test Rin? Like, I'm still going with what I've said last week or a couple weeks. I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago, or for 2:30. Is that I think that if they could have had Shido here instead of Chigiri, and have Chigiri rest up that knee, because this is gonna do a disservice to Chigiri in my opinion. But God, and I love Chigiri. Like, don't get me wrong. Bakura, you can't. There's no way you can get rid of him. No. But damn, Hugo is about to destroy Asagi. I'm so ready for this. I am so ready for Hugo to destroy Asagi. He's doing what I know I've been wanting for a minute. I think probably a good chunk of you guys wanted for a while too, is for like someone to like really tear Asagi a new one, especially in terms of figuring out his logic, because remember what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with the new gens here, and Hugo is definitely, like, I know Loki is one of them. I feel like Hugo, I could be wrong about Hugo being one of them too, but Hugo definitely feels like one of them as well. But I gotta wonder if Hugo is what Asagi could eventually be. If he doesn't let his ego, like, if he is not devoured by... Ooh, okay, so if I wonder if Hugo represents what Asagi could be if he does not get devoured by... If Asagi doesn't get devoured by his ego. I'm very curious about that. But this chapter was great. I'm really happy with what we're getting with France so far. But again, I'm very curious. Do you think by halftime, or hell, do you think even by the end of this quarter, do you think that Asagi is going to get destroyed? I don't know, and I kind of like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Hugo here? What do you guys think about the strategy here, especially now that Hugo has kind of brought it up? It's like, damn, that does make more sense for why Baro is not in here right now. Maybe makes it even more sense for why Shido is out of control, so it's like, meh, I don't know. But, I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kick in so we can keep bringing you more Blue Lock content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!